Hey Split Screen Gamers, we're here today with the release of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, The Breath of the Wild Master Edition. And we are doing this in 8K, so you're gonna really be able to see that detail. It's gonna be glorious.
8K. Yep.
So let's just get right into it,
Let's do it, man.
All right,
so Switch is out now.
My zombie smackaroni.
Yep. So it's great for opening boxes
Yeah.
and for killing zombie hordes.
Just gotta be careful. Just let the weight of the knife do it for you.
Do the cutting. Just remember, in your next zombie apocalypse, let the weight of the knife do most of the work.
Yeah, well that's exactly right, because that thing's gonna cleave a skull like a melon. All right, let's lay this down.
All right. Let's go over the scale real quick so that people can understand what size
Okay,
the box
so the
is.
box size, at least, I do have a handy banana for scale.
For scale? All right.
So we are at about
Approximately,
2 bananas high,
give or take, yeah. Depending on the size of your banana.
depending on the size of the banana. And then you have about 2.5 bananas wide. So that's the official unit of measurement, by the way.
All right.
Bring that back out for
All
the
right,
other
so
pieces.
there's, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's kind of like a texture to the box imprinted in there. Let's see if I can
Yeah,
get
it's not
sheen
like
in
a
there.
feel. Here, so if you got a spacer, that's not important. All right,
All right,
see
hey,
if you want to
leave
see
a
the
comment,
inside.
Leave a comment below and let us know if you guys picked up a Switch yet.
Yeah, we will be doing a Switch unboxing in 8K as well.
In glorious 8K.
All right, ooh, I'm doing this upside down. The coin just fell out.
The coin.
All right, so let's flip it on its other
Flip it
side
on
there,
its
the
other
front.
So this is what's the front? That's the
That's
front?
the bottom, I should say.
Okay.
So you get a nice close up of that coin, but there's the coin. We'll put that out here. You can't see it.
Any significance to the coin?
I believe that's the same coin that they released during the E3 this year,
Okay.
2016. Or was it this year? No, it was 2000 last year, right? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's 2017 now.
All
E3
right.
would have been last year.
So we have the
GDC was
case. Yes, GDC was last week. Was it this week? I'm so confused. All I know is that this released today.
All right.
All right, so this is the case. You have I think this is, it's fashioned after the Sheikah slate that you carry in the game. And this will be the case for your Switch. All right, so inside, 1, 2, 3, so you have 12 spots for games. A little accessory pouch there, and of course this protects the screen and everything else once it's in there. Moving on,
So like,
we'll save the best for last. This is the sword statue.
So let's just talk about that real quick. Now, what's the whole cost of this?
The cost is $130.
Okay. So like a normal case for a Switch might be 30 plus bucks, and
Yeah,
one
20 to 40, I think.
with this design too. There's a texture to it. It's embossed, raised out, so it isn't just printed on there. There's
Yeah, it's that soft plastic molding.
on both sides there too. So it is a premium case by those standards. So this would probably be a $30 or $40 case.
I was worried that was going to be kind of hokey, but it doesn't seem too hokey to me at all. Someone's trying to call me. Okay,
You're super important.
there we go. Silence. Silence, you cretin! All right, and then this is the little tray we've got. We've got the game in there. There's the coin that fell out because I was a doofus and opened it upside down. All right, and we have the game,
Game case.
and
It's very small.
You can go ahead and open that.
All right.
We have in here as well the soundtrack. That is like a cardboard cover with a plastic insert, or not plastic, molding to hold the disc. We'll open that as well. I'll let you do open that next.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's one thing that is interesting is that most of the games, they don't have any paperwork in here. I haven't seen anyone with paperwork yet, but you have that little...
And it's very small.
Everybody's been tasting that because it's got a bitter agent on it to keep it out of Tyler's mouth,
Yeah.
but from the reactions I've seen, I don't think I want to taste it. You want to taste it?
No.
Okay, we're
No,
not
I'm good.
tasting.
All right. So size comparison, it's about the size of an SD card, a little bit smaller.
All right, and we have the map. I can't tell if this is like a paper, like with a little bit of a fuzz on it to simulate cloth. I don't think it's actually cloth.
Could be a vinyl.
Or maybe a vinyl.
Feels like a vinyl to me.
So not 100% sure there. It definitely feels thick. And on the back you have the map. It looks like, you know, it's treated so it looks like almost like a watercolor smears. And
they went aggressive on that watercolor smears.
yeah, it is quite smeary.
It almost looks like you had this map and then your 2-year-old dropped water all over it.
Yeah,
And you're like, crap.
or you're going around Hyrule, you got it stuffed into the back of your pants, and then your butt crack sweat just totally ruined it.
Yeah,
That's what.
there's that too.
Yeah, that too. You got to take care of that butt crack sweat, people.
Yeah.
Get some gold bond.
Get all over your map. On
right.
this side, you don't see it as much. It's a little
Yeah, and this is the artwork.
Somebody translated
Not
this,
familiar
didn't
with the lore, but yeah, I think somebody was going through, and you can see all of the Guardians and Ganondorf. But yeah, this is interesting as well. So
they? Cool.
get a close up of that as well in there. All right, now all of that we just went through is in the special edition. The thing that differentiates the master from the special is this right here. This is, get out my handy dandy custom collector overkill opener. So this is the thing that is different from the special edition, as it is a statue of the Master Sword. There we go. You should just crack that open. All right.
A little bit.
Now, one of the things that I was concerned about is in the Treehouse event, you could see that their sword was a little bendy, you know, which happens with these resin or plastic molded statues a lot. So let's take a look at that.
Like it was already
part.
bent, or it can be bent.
Like it was just flimsy, which it is. You can see that you're getting some flex there. This one's nice and straight though, as far as that, but you can see that it is flexible, which is good though, because you'd probably bust it if you gave it a good torque.
So they probably don't put it on top of a dryer.
Yeah. It's got like a hard resin base, and you have that the same stuff like Amiibo are made out of. That whatever that plastic is, it is rugged, but it's not rigid. At least completely rigid, I should say. But it does feel pretty stiff. It's not gonna bend real easy. Then you got the flower, which is also feels similar, but it is a little bit more of almost feels like a plastic flower, which it technically is a plastic flower. So that's a bad explanation.
Looks like it wasn't hand painted. It looks more screen painted to me. You can see the individual dots in there.
Okay, yeah. So typical of being mass produced, but it does have a very similar quality to Amiibo. As far as the painting goes, it is accurate. It's not like all over the place and being over spray or anything like that. So it is very visually appealing, visually appeasing. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Pleasant.
It's pleasant. We'll just go with pleasant. All right, so we hope you enjoyed that.
There is the full collection. Now let's talk about value real quick. So this is $130. So let's say that case, premium case, could be anywhere from $20 to $40 for a case like that.
Yeah, you're telling $60 for the game.
$60 for the game, so that would basically leave this whole kit and caboodle in the $50 price range, $40 to $50. So what are your thoughts about that?
Well, 60 plus 40, so $70. So you're paying $70 above the game. And
right, but I say like we remove the case from the equation and say that this is like a $20 to $40 case.
Oh, okay.
And we say that
I was looking at, yep, okay.
The map, so like basically these things, let's say, are these worth $50, $60?
I don't know. That all depends. It's a collector's item, and right now, you cannot find one of these in the wild.
Or in the breath.
Or in the breath. So you cannot find one of these in the wild anymore, and the costs are quite high compared to what it costs brand new from a regular retailer. So you have to look at it that way as well. So yeah, it's definitely a must-have if you are a fan. I mean, you'll probably be able to find just this on eBay, I'm sure, from people who just want to get rid of this. Or you'll probably be able to find this even, you know, from the special edition. So this is the only thing that's different from the special. everything else is there. I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody willing to part with all the pieces.
Sure. You know, and you know, I have a decent amount of collectibles, and so does Sean, in our offices and homes and stuff like that. And for me personally, I like things that are a little bit agnostic to a specific game. Or so, like, if you like Zelda, this is a Master Sword. It kind of is universal. Now, granted, it is for this game, but it is kind of universal across. It isn't like you're getting Ocarina of Time and you're just getting Ocarina, or Majora's Mask and just getting the mask. There is kind of a universalness to this collectible. So to me, that's appealing a little bit.
Yeah. Just like with anything, if you're a fan of it, you're going to be attracted to the collector's edition stuff. A lot of people don't. There'll be a lot of people that just won't play the game and don't care about the collector stuff. But I mean, at overall value, I like the case, but everything else, you know, for 130 bucks, it's a little on the expensive side, in my opinion. Even the special edition at 100. But you know, you consider the cost of the case, you know what those cost brand new, it's pretty close to what you would pay if you got different stuff. So if you're not really into the case or the statue, just go with getting those things on the side.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hey, check out the rest of our videos. We got tons of fun stuff, multiplayer games, and we're going to have unboxings for other products, including the Nintendo Switch. So stay tuned.
Or else.